Witam, Pulpeczka z tej strony. Wracamy do Dziedzictwa Hogwartu. W ostatnim odcinku dowiedzieliśmy się, że musimy poszukać coś w księgach zakazanych, no. A nie możemy tam teraz pójść, bo nasz profesor Fig jest tymczasowo zajęty innymi zadaniami. Więc musimy porozmawiać z Sebastianem tutaj naszym.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
A
portkey.
portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
A, czyli od razu idziemy po prostu. Dobra.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Nie
Hold on
potrafię
now.
być skryta.
There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Dobra. Okej. Fuck. Dobra. Kurde, nie ten przycisk naciskałam. Dobra. Udało mi się. Dobra. Kameleon. A jak ja mam kucnąć? Czekajcie. Ustawienia. Czy tutaj jest kucanie? Bieg, skok, ruch do tyłu, ruch w przodu, ruch do przodu. Unik. Mapa, kurde, wszystko jest, tak? Tylko nie po prostu kucanie, tak? Krosno, transmutacja, świetnie, minigry, zaklęcia. Dobra, czekajcie, spójrz prawą na piechotę. Bieg, chód, skok. Dobra.
We must remain unseen.
Okej, nie ruszamy się. Sebastian, co ty robisz? Czyli to zaklęcie jak gdyby nie ma czasu. Okej. Patrzy prosto na nas, dobra.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Kurde. Szła w tą stronę akurat. Naprawdę, to naprawdę jej nie...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okej.
Goodness gracious.
The key. Here it is.
Jestem.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Okej, czyli musimy iść na... Dobra.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're... Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out of here with you!
Tak. Spoko.
Silent as a grave.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
You what? Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
No, dupę jeżdża. Dobra, spróbuj ponownie. Dobra.
Quietly now.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Jeszcze jeden tam jest duch, dobra. Szybko, 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 szybko. Czy ja mogę tu zapisać?
Revelio.
Wander in the restricted section. At this hour.
Cholera jasna. Może jakoś tak łatwiej by to było, no.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Dobra, lecimy.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see
Dawaj,
you.
dawaj, 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 dawaj.
Out of here with you!
Dlaczego, kuźwa? Dobra, jeszcze raz. Trzeba to szybko, kurwa, załatwić.
Must remain unseen. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Surely no. You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Nie, no to po prostu... Duchy to są jakieś po prostu OP, no. Dobra, ale ja... Dobra.
Silent as a grave. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Lecimy, 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 lecimy.
Revelio.
Ona tam stoi. Nie ruszamy się, póki ta tutaj nie pójdzie, dobra. Dobra, idziemy.
Should be in the cliff. No need for us to be skulking about.
Revelio. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for...
Zapiszmy. Bo kilka razy żeśmy się tutaj potknęli. Dobra. Dobrze, że gra jest w miarę
Help
taka,
my
że
twin
tak powiem.
sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But
Gdzie ty
I can
jesteś?
research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Revelio. I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
A tu możemy otworzyć tą skrzynię, właśnie. One mają dużo pieniędzy, te skrzynie. No ja bym chciała wziąć tą na przykład. Nie wygląda na to, żeby tutaj ktoś był. Zbierzemy.
Who have we here? Sebastian and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Dobra. Weźmy na razie to. A nie wiem, czy...
Revelio.
Dobra, tu nic nie ma. Przepraszam, co to jest to? Czekajcie. Czy to jest znacznik wejścia po prostu? Nie dowiemy się. Bo na pewno tutaj nic nie ma? Nie, tutaj mi nic nie ma. Pokazuje mi. Tam była skrzynia, co prawda. No ale trudno. Dobra.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Dobra.
That's it.
No spoko, wcale to nie jest podejrzane. Wcale mnie nikt tutaj nie zaatakuje. Jakaś wielka skrzynia. Gniazda wyposażenia są pełne. Okej, niech będzie. O. Jak to gniazda wyposażenia są pełne?
Reparo. Revelio. Where might this lead?
Okej. Nagła dziwna zmiana scenografii.
Reparo. Not surprising. Already.
Kuźwa! Ta moja magia to jest... Dajcie spokój. G! Uff. Dobra. Dobra! Załapałam. Spoko. Dobrze, te. Dobra, na razie muszę zmienić. Okej.
Rebellion. Dobra. Rebellion.
Co tu jest? A, poczekajcie. Widzę. Tylko gdzie to mam?
Rebellion.
Okej. No widzę tutaj to. Co to znaczy gniazda wyposażenia są pełne? Dobra, czekajcie. Zdejmij. C. Jeszcze raz. Dobra. Udało mi się.
Revelio.
Okej. A co to daje to na dole w takim bądź razie? Okej, nie rozumiem, dlaczego mielibyśmy mieć dwie możliwości tutaj, powiem szczerze.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Revelio.
Okej.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
To było świetne. Oż Boże święty. Dobra, co ja nie potrzebuję? Co tu mamy? Dobra. Wyposażenie. Dobra. Artystyczny celtycki szal. Oż kuźwa, ile was tutaj jest. Dobra. Zapiszmy sobie.
Revelio.
Okej. Tylko te dwa niby się ruszają? Patrzcie, jak upadłam śmiesznie. Dobra. O, kuźwa. kombinację sobie zostawię. Dobra. Wszyscy?
Revelio. It is a book after all.
Dobra. Kurwa, te okulary to są... To jest chyba Hogwart. Pewnie. Bo to tak wygląda i tutaj jest ten pokój pewnie. Zaraz zobaczymy. Się dowiemy. Ciekawe.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. A As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Tamta zbroja stoi w T-pose. Tak swoją drogą. Tam w tle po prostu tak T-pose. Zbroja. Nienaturalnie to wyglądało.
Sebastian. Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Ojej.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ojej.
Rebellion.
Ojej. Gdzie ja idę, ty? A co tu mamy? Jakieś zadanie. Dobra. Od razu sobie otworzymy to, nie? Okej. Okej. Dobra, poznaliśmy po prostu niewidzialność. Spoko. No i gdzie ja idę? No ludzie, no. Dobra. Kurwa, pokaż mi drogę, bo ja się już zgubiłam. A byłam już chyba tutaj ze 4 razy. Kurczę. Księgi i perypetie. Rozpoczęte zadanie. Oho.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
To
I'll see
dopiero
what I can
teraz?
find out.
Spoko.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Dobra. Księgi perypetii ukończona. Dobra. Więc teraz będziemy robić misje poboczne, nie? Co mnie bardzo cieszy. Co to jest? Co to jest? Czy ja mogę to podpalić?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okej. A czy ja muszę teraz tam iść? A jak ja nie chcę? Dobra. Mapa świata.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Incendio!
Dobra. Nie wiem, może to nie to mam zrobić. O! Dobra.
What are you up to now?
Dobra. Tu mam zadanie w ogóle, poboczne. Ja bym chciała to zadanie poboczne wykonać. Jeśli bym mogła w ogóle. Te zadanie poboczne chyba jest gdzieś... O, tu mam kilku zadań pobocznych, dobra. a zadanie poboczne nie. Jeszcze gdzieś tam na dole?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Dobra, co ty chcesz?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Miałam trochę szczęścia.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
Jeszcze nie.
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Zobaczę.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Spoko. Mamy następne zadanie wzięte. Czy to są lekcje, przepraszam? Wiem, że przerwałam jej. Zajęcia zielarstwa, tak. Okej. Mapa świata. No dobra, czyli tam musimy się spotkać. Nie wiem, jak ja mam dotrzeć na razie. Ale spoko.
Sounds intriguing.
Tu jeszcze jest jedno zadanie, które bym mogła wziąć. I to jest chyba na górze w ogóle. Gdzie to zadanie jest? Gdzieś tu. Czy ja mogę tutaj się dostać? To jest ten śmierdzący korytarz, tak?
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
My family and I travel from
Okej, tu mamy... W sumie moglibyśmy iść na zielarstwo. Tylko chciałam jeszcze zadania pobrać, słuchajcie. Mapa. Czy ja na mapie mam pokazane te zadania takie dodatkowe? Nie mam. Posążki Demimoza jeszcze jakieś tutaj są? Dobra. Poczekajcie. Jeden.
Lumos.
Od razu zrobię.
Hogwarts had brought me My older
Tu.
brothers were all sorted into Ravenclaw.
Chodź.
They're terribly accomplished now.
No i spoko.
Housegoose can procure rancid meat and live what says a word.
11 level, zajebiście. To już otworzyłam, spoko.
I'll just die.
To jest tu, ale ja nie mogę się dostać, bo ja... Tak mi się wydaje, poczekajcie. Cholera wie, gdzie to jest po prostu. To jest ten korytarz. I tutaj podobno też mam jeszcze jakieś jedno zadanie. Ale pewnie na dole, znając życie. Bo to tak wygląda. Bo tutaj nikt nie ma dla mnie zadania? Nie. Dobra, może jak zejdę tutaj... Nie, no to ja tylko błądzę tutaj.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Dobra, nie wiem jak znaleźć, powiem szczerze. Więc idziemy tutaj na zielarstwo i zrobić to zadanie od razu do niego, poboczne. Bo za cholerę nie wiem co, jak mam tutaj zrobić. A może po drodze jeszcze jakieś zadanie mi się tutaj przypałęta. Tutaj coś mi się podświetliło, widziałam to z daleka. Co to jest?
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
A,
That
dobrze.
was nothing. You should see the charm I've been working on.
O, mamy następne zadanie tutaj
Is
poboczne.
everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
Ja też.
You see, I'm fond of
Prawie,
creating
że.
my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Dobra.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okej. Czyli gdzieś książki wpływają, spoko. A, w bibliotece, no. Czekajcie.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Mam jedno.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Druga. Dobra. Będzie mi łatwiej, jak wejdę na górę. Dobra, gdzie są te książki? Widziałam. Dobra. Trzymam. O, jeszcze mi się kartka kurczę tutaj. O! Eliksir, zajebiście.
Lumos.
Okej, z obrazem gdzieś. Gdzie jest obraz? Ten obraz? Czy inny obraz? Ten obraz, dobra.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Dobra. Szukamy dalej tych książek. Mamy 3 na 5.
Revelio.
Gdzieś widać te książki? O, leci. Mam. I tam jest ostatnia. Chyba. Albo to książka z kartka z tego. O Jezu, pani kochana. Gdzie to jest? Tu jest.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
To był dobry dzień, przynajmniej do momentu, kiedy Gareth rozlał na moje piękne, ugotowane muchy siatoskrzydłe tę swoją niedorzeczną miksturą, którą rzekomo stworzą. Musiałam wylać całą zawartość kociołka i zacząć od nowa. Straszny z niego nispon. Wydaje mi się, że o miksturach wie już wszystko. Zawsze przeszkadza na zajęciach profesora Sharpa tymi swoimi eksperymentami. Jestem przekonana, że gdyby nie był bratankiem profesora Wesley, to już dawno by go wyrzucili. Dzisiaj na kolację znów wędzony dors z arbrotach. Zaczynam je lubić. Choć i tak wolałabym pasztecik. No to naprawdę po prostu pamiętnik taki, że możesz naprawdę się wstydzić to, co napisałaś, koleżanko. Dobra, masz.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone...
O, ptasia brązowa. Dobra. Idziemy na zielarstwo, co nie? Dobra. Nie w tą stronę w ogóle szłam. Poprowadź mnie. Bo tam jeszcze nie byłam. Chociaż to dość niedaleko jest. Ale i tak tutaj nie byłam. Spoko.
Revelio.
Dobra. O, wow. Jak ładnie. Dawaj.
Handy.
Okej. Od razu zrobimy to zajęcia. Będziemy mieć z głowy. I od razu zrobimy to zadanie dla tego kolegi naszego.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
No tak, bardzo niezwykle. Mandragora naprawdę.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
No to tak.
The
Wyrośnie to
soil
miam.
should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Cudownie.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Te okulary są... Mua. Było bardzo miło.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okej.
Let's see
Dobra.
how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Zasady.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wigan...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time
Dobra.
is now.
Wybierz. Okej.
Well
Widzisz?
done!
Yes!
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Spoko.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to do that.
Co ja mam zrobić?
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Co? Przytrzymaj tab.
Look at that. They'll choke on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
To
Nothing wrong
jest
with a bit of
ciekawe,
backup,
powiem
even if it
szczerze.
is from a cabbage.
Nie
It's
spodziewałam
chaos
się
out there.
tego.
Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Tak, ale
Take
ja
your
sobie
time.
pozbieram.
I'll see you back in class.
Okej. O, gołocę tutaj. Panią Garlic.
Revelio.
Tu. Sterowalne śliwki. Ten pomarańczowy, przypominający rzodkiewkę owoc, unosi się, gdy rośnie. Niektórzy wierzą, że zwiększą on zdolności akceptowania rzeczy niezwykłych. Dobrze. Okej, nic innego tutaj nie ma. A co tu mamy? Dobra.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Spoko. Zajęcie zielarstwa ukończone.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
A ty nie chcesz ze mną porozmawiać, Sebastian?
Understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Nowa misja dostępna? Co jeszcze mamy nowego? Co tu mamy? Zajęcia z eliksirów! Zajebiście, tylko że na razie zajęcia z eliksirów nie możemy. Dobra, czekajcie, ja muszę znaleźć tą wyzwania, tak? Czy misje to są? Misje. Dobra. Kolekcje. Misje. To jest to. Jadowita odwaga. Dobra, lecimy. Poszukać tego. Proszę bardzo. Nie spodziewałam się, że jeszcze coś takiego tu jest. Co to było? Jaki posąg dobry. Dobra. Gdzieś tu. Dobra, poczekajcie. Wow. Level. Pszczoły. Czekajcie, to tutaj gdzieś.
Rebellion.
Czegoś nie widzę? Nie, każe mi tutaj iść. Może na dole, słuchajcie. Rebellion. Czminorki, kurczę. Czminiorki to magiczne, latające insekty produkujące wywołujący melancholię syrop. Żywią się pokrzywami, a gniazda zakładają w ciemnych i odosobnionych miejscach. Niestety znane są z zajmowania pszczelich ulów, co ma oczywiście potworny wpływ na znajdujący się w nich miód. Spoko, fajnie wiedzieć. Dobra, wyzwanie ukończone. No i gdzie ty mnie prowadzisz, co? Tu mnie prowadzisz, okej. O mój Boże. Nie mogę, ta gra wygląda po prostu cudownie. Tu jest.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Dobra.
Incendio!
O kurczę.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio!
Dobra. Dobra.
Lumos. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Okay.
Incendio. Lumos.
Okej, rozumiem.
Incendio.
O Boże święty, no tak. Poczekajcie. Dobra, czy ja mam coś lepszego? Mam coś lepszego. No, oczywiście, że tak. Wyglądają dziadowsko, ale dobra. To jest C. Dobra, tu nie mamy nic lepszego. Szatę mamy. Szatę mamy. No proszę bardzo. Ile w ogóle mam? 1500, no proszę bardzo. Myślałam, że nie uzbieram tyle nigdy. Czapka fioletowa. Zajebiście. Mam ładną czapeczkę fioletową. 3. Dobra. Tutaj coś jest? Tam coś jest.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
No i super.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Dobra. No dobra, zrobiliśmy zadanie i będziemy kończyć, nie? Na dzisiaj. Dobra. Okej. O. Czarne rękawice mam jakieś, czekajcie. No pewnie, że chcemy. Legendarne. O Boże, jak one wyglądają. Po prostu zajebiście wyglądają. Zobaczmy, czy ta moja roślinka się... Nie tu, przepraszam. Gdzie ona jest? Tu jestem. Czy ta moja roślinka się już, że tak powiem, urosła? Zbierz. No i cudownie. Możemy iść na lekcję eliksirów i oddać zadanie. Świetnie.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I've never had difficulties with bouncing gold.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster who plays with that.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Proszę bardzo.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
No i świetnie. Kurczę, prawie level 13 mamy, zajebiście.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Ja wam powiem tak. Animacja postaci to jedna rzecz, ale animacje po prostu różnych rzeczy tutaj, takich szczegółów, szczególików, to jest po prostu... O, co to jest? A, zegar. To jest po prostu kozak. Ile oni pracy wpołożyli po prostu z tą grę, to jest no niesamowite, powiem szczerze. I wiedzieli, z czym się mierzą tak naprawdę. Wiedzieli po prostu. Wiedzieli, że albo muszą to zrobić bardzo dobrze, albo w ogóle się do tego nie zabierać. Więc przynajmniej powiem tak. Na ten moment moje wrażenia są bardzo pozytywne. Cieszę się, po prostu się cieszę. Jestem przeszczęśliwa. No co tu tutaj dużo gadać, no. Widać po prostu, ile pracy tutaj oni zarobili po prostu w tej grze. Masakra, po prostu. Dobra, słuchajcie, będę kończyć w takim bądź razie. W następnym odcinku... No, mamy tutaj dwa zadania, tak? Jedno jest eliksiry i drugie jest spotkanie się z Oneą, tam... Ona ma Onea? Przepraszam. Jak ona ma? Onai, przepraszam. Z Onai. Więc zrobimy tylko jeszcze w następnym odcinku od razu na eliksiry pójdziemy, a później idziemy do Onai. Zobaczyć, co ona tam chce, nie? O, mamy szal chyba nowy, tak? Tak, ale mamy... A, tu jest lepszy. Bo mamy tutaj 13... No oczywiście, że weźmiemy lepszy. Nie pasuje mi tam za cholerę. Ale co tam? Talenty jeszcze nie mamy odblokowanych. Ja jestem ciekawa, kiedy te talenty będą odblokowane. Czekajcie, wyzwania. Zobaczcie, walka, eksploracja jeszcze nie mamy, pokój życzeń nie mamy. Mamy tylko strony przewodnika, 35% już mamy zrobione. Co całkiem nieźle, powiem szczerze. Ale też bierzcie pod uwagę, że ja po prostu tyle jeszcze rzeczy tutaj nie zobaczyłam, że dajcie spokój, no. O, to mi się podoba. Nie, to nie pasuje, ale to zajebiste. No. I dużo rzeczy jeszcze, że tak powiem. Ja gram już chyba z 5. czy 6. godzinę? Z 5. godzinę gram. A jeszcze po prostu... Ja nie wiem. Jeszcze tyle rzeczy mam nieodblokowanych. Talentów jeszcze nie mam odblokowanych. To jest jakaś masakra po prostu. Wyzwania 9%, zajebiście. Kolekcja to... Tutaj kolekcja, wyczarowania. No i dajcie spokój, dużo jeszcze przed nami, nie? Dobra, kończymy tak naprawdę. Tak jak powiedziałam, w następnym odcinku będziemy lekcję eliksirów i następną zadanie będziemy się spotykać z Onai w takim bądź razie. A na ten moment dziękuję, do usłyszenia i do następnego razu.